What is up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies. Guess what? I'm still dancing, baby. I'm still dancing. Are y'all still dancing? I'm still dancing. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Groovy, what's happening? Frank Wright, what's good? Yeah, what's good? We back and still dancing. Who going to Tampa? Tampa bound, baby. We back. Oh, gosh, what a game. What a game. What a game. What a game. Hold on, one of my other headsets. 1 second, y'all. What happened? What happened? Hold on. One second, y'all. I done messed up the link. All right. All right. All right. All right. I don't know where he just went.
One, two, three, Gamecocks. What's happening?
1, 2, 3 Gamecocks. What's happening?
happening?
What's good? What's good? 1, 2, 3 Tampa game Glizzies. What's good?
Man, what's
We still
happening?
dancing. We
Hey, listen.
still dancing. What you got?
Hey, listen. I know a lot of these people was probably nervous because I was at, but I know probably these people probably were going berserk like, oh man, they finna lose. Hey, we still dancing, baby. Hey, y'all heard what Big Drip said in that thing? She was, hey, listen, come on now. Y'all heard what she said post game? Y'all better wake up now.
We still dancing.
What's happening, everybody, man? What's happening? Yo, we in Tampa with it.
You calling it a survival. Now we won. Don't disrespect us. We grinded it out and got the win.
Hey, listen.
It's disrespect. It's the disrespect to get y'all put up out of here.
I was never nervous. I was like, oh, we gonna pull this off. I ain't worried about it. You know, I wasn't worried about it because I know Duke and they horrible at executing at the end of when the pressure get put on them, they bad at executing. So I was never worried. Like, you gotta have a bucket getter, and they ain't got one of those. What's happening? Hey man, hey LSU needed more than just Haley Van Lith buckets today, boy. They
Shoot, they should have let Big Four play. Did you see the way she was knocking down baskets at the end of that thing?
you know
Man,
what?
they should have let.
Hey, listen, I didn't understand why they let Gilbert, like when she was already 0 for 4 and y'all still keep letting her shoot and she 0 for 7 and she's still shooting in the fourth quarter. What you shooting about? Why are you even in the game for one? And why are you shooting the basketball?
Okay,
but we still
Jackson
dancing though.
the
Don't worry
game. Yeah,
about
it
it.
was an awesome game.
We still jugging.
Hey, we still
Hey,
out here. We
we
still out
still
here. You
jugging
feel
in
me?
that thing. Hey, what's happening?
Still doing the same old two step, baby. Same old two step. Yeah, I thought
I
Big Four was balling.
I listen. They weren't gonna let Flajay take over because somebody was gonna go out there and shoot the shot. That was this like me and Cess we was talking when the game was going on. I'm like, man, this Big Four need to step up. And as soon as I said that, what happened? What happened? Big Four stepped up, and
Big
then
Four
you got
stepped up.
and then you got people getting in the way, shooting jump shots, and then trying. Hey man, what you doing, man? Like, get out the way. You know what
Hey,
time it
Four could
is.
get to the Four got to the basket every time she wanted to get to the basket, but that three was falling 2 for 4. I didn't understand why they didn't let Four go. Yeah, Kaylin Gilbert, who are you?
Bro, she was out there shooting like she a straight shooter. Like, man,
Hey,
if you go sit your
listen, where was MK Dub though? Where was MK Dub? I saw her at the cause see she was different. She's the I'm her. Y'all remember her? I'm her. Remember her? At the press conference, she was like, I'm a sophomore. I'm still learning.
I remember that question you had sent me.
Hey,
that's what she was saying.
I'm still learning.
Yeah, that's what she was at.
Oh man, listen, what's good?
They game told a lot though. I ain't gonna lie to you. They game told a lot where LSU headed. I ain't even gonna hold you.
The press conference looked so sad. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I was at that I was looking at that press conference and I was wondering, will we see any three of them? Well, I know we won't see Morrow, but the other two, will they wear LSU purple and gold again? Is one going to the? Could any one of them go to the portal? Could two of them go pro and one go to the portal? I don't know. It was a sad press conference. There was a lot of tears.
I listen. Kim was looking like that with 5 minutes left in the game when she didn't get a call. Like she lost her dog or something. Like she lost her long lost puppy or something. I was like, yeah, it's a wrap for them. They ain't even like they weren't even focused on trying to win the game. And guess what? UCLA was trying to do everything to give them the game. They was trying to do everything they could to give them the game. LSU just didn't want to go get it. They didn't want to go snatch it from them. But but this is what I text you. UCLA head coach is a pack of mid. Mid pack.
I commit, but they never went to. They never turned bets into 2 dribble bets.
What I tell you,
turned bets into 2 dribble bets.
She take 2 dribbles as a wrap.
But you threw ADR. You threw ADR out there. Why didn't you let her come back? She at least was getting fouls on bets.
It didn't make sense.
Crying because she leaving.
Listen, they had so many. LSU had so many bodies. LSU had so many bodies that all they had to do. This is what I be talking about. UCLA head coach get up there and said, "Hey, my assistant coaches did the game plan. I ain't game plan nothing." She straight up flat came out there and said it. My 2 assistant coaches game. LSU, your assistants, what are they doing? All they had to do is look at the game before and just literally look what Ole Miss did with their bigs. Just lean on Lauren, make her take 2 dribbles. You gonna be in the ball game. You gonna frustrate Lauren. She's gonna be exhausted. You gonna be in the game.
Instead, Lauren was out there stomping and yelling and chest bumping on them. I've never seen such an animated Lauren Betts.
Well, she ain't never the animated. She's just like, oh yeah, this my time, man. And then did you see her put the 2 small on people? She's out there putting 2 small on people. Like, man, what y'all doing? Come on, man. What we talking about? But it is what it is, man. How y'all feel about the game? You know what I'm saying? That UCLA versus LSU, because y'all know we're gonna get it. Y'all know we're gonna get into that South Carolina talk. You know what I'm saying? But how y'all feel about it? LSU didn't take advantage of Betts being in foul trouble. I could have told you Best is gonna be in foul trouble, but at the end of the day, LSU had a bad game plan coming into the game, and it go back to what I said, man. You got too many non-shooters shooting the basketball, and guess what they did? Them non-shooters shot you out the game. If I was UCLA, I would have never came out the zone because LSU couldn't make a shot. That's what put them back in the game because they came out that zone and went man. Like, if you would have just stayed in zone and make LSU have to shoot, and they UCLA should have won by 30. But you know, UCLA they ain't got no mama mentality about them. They ain't got no knockout punch.
Kim said the game was lost in the second quarter.
What? Man. How can the game be lost in the second quarter? In the third quarter, you was only down by 4. You
lost the game in the second. She said they lost the game in the second quarter. They didn't take advantage of Best being out.
All right, so Fly J just came out.
If your game was lost in the second quarter, you still had 20 minutes left in the game. That's coaching. Yeah. To me.
Bro, that's your assistant coaches. But like I told, like I've been saying all year, their assistant coaches been on 2 different pages. Some of their assistant coaches want to play this lineup, and some of their coaches want to play that lineup. And Kim confused. She don't know who to put in the game. She ain't got no script. She don't know who to play. She's just like, shit, we just gonna keep throwing in rotation of players until we just throwing it on the wall to some stick. That was her game plan, and it hurt them because they didn't really have a real rotation.
Will Kim make some changes at assistant coach this year?
She better. But Big Four just came out and said she don't know what she gonna do. But you know what that means.
Was Simone Augustus a good addition to the assistant coaching staff or not?
What was her impact for real? To me, honestly.
That's what I'm asking. I hope it's some LSU fans.
That's a real question. Like, yeah,
that's a real question.
She came on staff, but what did it get you? Like, if you want to tell me she developed, if you want to tell me she developed number 5, I give that. But outside of that, what else did it help?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, outside of, moral jump shot, she found a jump shot in, you know what I'm saying, in the tournament, but shit, who else can shoot on the team? They ain't had no, like, see, here's the thing in the past with LSU. They had people that was able to knock down shots at critical times, knock down the 3 ball. They have not one girl consistently that can shoot the 3 that you could count on night in, night out. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, they was a lot smaller this year than they was in years in the past.
How much did LSU miss Angel Reese?
I'm not even gonna say it was a part of missing Angel Reese. I just think
they missed her leadership. I think they missed her leadership.
I say this. I just think it was bad roster management of this team. That's what I would say.
All right.
And the reason why I say that is when you look at all they guards do the exact same shit. Like, nobody does nothing different. Everybody does the exact same stuff. And like, you don't got no specialists on the bench. You got all these miniature guards. Like, you got no guard with size. You got all these miniature guards, and none of them can shoot. Shit, you might.
Was HVL the player that knocked down the 3 for them last year?
Not consistently, but they had. But see, what blows me though is number 13 with Poa. She was making shots last year. She wasn't making shots this year. So, and they weren't really playing her. And then when she came in, she made a couple good decisions, a couple good plays. Then they take right back out the game. But I think she out of there too, though, because if you follow her social media, you'll understand. She probably out of that thing. She hated it there. She hated it there, man. But I would have played her though because she's been around. She's been around. She understands what it is. You know what I'm saying? The people that understand what it is to get to the Final Four, they didn't play those people, so it's on them.
So here's the thing: when you're looking at LSU next year, if I'm looking at Big Four and I'm looking at everything that Flage told us this year, she hates the cupcake schedule. She's tired of playing cupcakes, so that's like a strike against coming back. She wants to be able to play for a national championship. They don't have a squad that's going to play for a national championship right now,
No.
depending on what they get in there and get out the portal, right? So, what does it benefit her really to come back next year?
It don't. To answer your question for part, she been in the doghouse from the beginning, like in preseason. She been in the doghouse since preseason, and she just ain't never got up out that thing. Cause y'all, which I don't think y'all know, is she had a lawsuit on them, so she ain't been right since the lawsuit. Like when she had that lawsuit, oh, she been in the doghouse ever since. And they don't want her to play because she had a lawsuit on them. They ain't trying to let that girl play, man. But no, but back to your question though.
Nah, go back. It's right there though. You're right, because at the press conference earlier this season, they was like, "So Kim, what do you think about Paul's lawsuit?" And she said she did what?
Yeah,
She did what? Like she didn't even know.
yeah, yeah. That's what. So it's like you already starting in the 8 ball, and you was hurt coming into the season, and you had a lawsuit. Oh it's a wrap for you. Go ahead and pack your bags up. Go ahead and do what you got to do and get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So she was just in a, it was just behind the 8 ball for her all season. But it's like for me, I don't like, for me, what's weird about it is Angel could tell Kim who to play, but Foe didn't have that ability to say to Foe didn't have that ability to tell Kim who to play. I feel like Kim was scared of Angel, but like with Foe, she was just like, man, you don't know what you're talking about. And it's like, damn, this girl delivered you a whole championship and you don't trust who she tell you who to play? And then she got to go check one of the assistant coaches to get back in the game because you don't want to put her back in?
Well,
I don't, but see, y'all can say the cupcake schedule all y'all want, but Kim has done it every year. It ain't nothing new.
What I'm saying about the cupcake schedule is the cupcake schedule was non-conference. And what I'm saying is Flau'jae was like, I'm tired of playing cupcake teams. I want to play some conference
every year.
So she wanted to do something different. I'm not saying that the SEC is a cupcake at all. I'm talking about their cupcake non-conference schedule. And Flau'jae just said she was tired of it.
But here's the thing though. She had to play a cupcake schedule coming to this year because this was the least experienced team that she had with a lot of moving pieces. Like you inputted like so many players from the last year's team. You lost a lot from the last year's team, and then you just went and added 8 girls. So you need to play that soft schedule to figure out who's who. The only problem is in that situation is you never found out what your weakness was because you was playing cupcake schedule. So it really wasn't a weakness because you can get away with it because you was over talented than the people that you was playing. It just happened to catch up with you. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I mean, when you at the Elite 8 to go to the Final 4, it ain't how much can you really be upset with it. We just didn't have the horses to get us over the hump this year. Now that's how you gotta look at it. It's just, hey, we know we messed up in the portal, but now we get to see who we really got. And so the kids that didn't play, you know what time it is. Hey, I got 24 hours. After that 24 hours is up, I better see your name hit that portal, or we gonna help you hit that portal. That's the conversation.
Kim ended the pressure with it's time to hit the portal. I gotta get in the portal and see what's happening.
Oh no,
that's it.
Oh, you know that black light skinned brother. You know what I'm saying? All we talking about. You know he already on demon time. So he was ready for that thing to hit 0. Oh man, hey, this is my time to work. This is when I work. You know what I'm saying? So
it's letters and lockers. Okay, let me say this about the cupcake schedule. Yes, you can have a tough schedule and see what you have. It don't have to be either or. But in Kim's case, she takes the cupcake schedule and tests and tries to see what she has, so that she puts herself in a position to be able to make sure that she hosts as one of the first 16 that for the dance. So that's what the cupcake schedule is about. So that y'all gonna say my schedule wasn't tough enough, but I've won enough games, and I won enough quad 1 games, and played enough quad 1 games, and beat enough quad 3 and 4 teams that I'm gonna host. And she told y'all that she didn't care about the SEC tournament. She said that's for Cinderellas. She does enough to host the first 2 games and get to Birmingham or Spokane or wherever that is.
And that's all that matters, though. But at the end of the day, though, the men's side had that same formula for you to host at home, you see it on the men's side. But you know what I'm saying? You don't. So on the women's side, there's an advantage. It's plotting, right? It's a plotting scheme behind everything. If I want to host, hey, listen, I got to do what I got to do. I know I got to do this, and so that's why when you see LSU players be like, "Oh, they got all these records." Yeah, you got all these records. You to play the cupcakes to get the record, not because you play some dogs to get it. It ain't even respectable because we know who you play to get it. You know, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. Hey, listen, you can't knock Kim for what she's doing because hey, she going by what the rules say she can do. You know what I'm saying? If that's what the rules say you can do.
She was honest about where she was at in her program. She looked at her program and said, I'm not going to win the SEC.
Yeah.
I'm not winning the SEC. Now, what can I do to make sure that I host the first 2 games at the PMAC to make sure that I got a chance to get to the Elite 8? Because Kim's thing is, if I get to the Final 4, I don't lose. That's Kim's motto. If you get her to a Final 4, she's getting you a championship. So her strategy is that. Her strategy is just that.
If you don't know Kim, like, you better go watch because that's exactly what you're going to get. How can I get my... Hey, listen, all we got to do is get to the Elite 8. I got a puncher's chance, and if you give me a puncher's chance, I know probably, depending on who I play, the rest might be on my side, so I'm going to get some favorable cards. But the problem is, you playing another historical program in UCLA, and right now, they got a bigger player with a bigger brand in Lauren Best that they trying to push. The NCAA's trying to push. So it was always going to try to help them out. You know what I'm saying? Because they need them in a sense. But I think LSU was physical enough this game. They just didn't have enough shot makers. They had enough shot takers. They just didn't have enough makers. And that's what really cost them the game.
Oh yeah, I mean, and I get you. I'm gonna take battle tested every time. That's why I'm a South Carolina fan and not an LSU fan, and also entice recruits as well. But like Dawn just told y'all in the press conference, she told y'all if she asks a kid if it's about the NIL, she tell him go get your money.
Yep,
and put it up and compound it. Go get your money. She don't keep no. If it's about the money, go get it. If you want to play in the SEC tournament championship games, if you want to play for national championships, if you want to play in Final Fours, Elite Eights, then South Carolina where you want to be. If you about the money, it's someplace else for you. And you just got to make a decision. You give a kid a choice, and you're honest with them. You're transparent. Like she said, we ain't paying the most in NIL, but we loving it.
Hey, listen, bro. They can have 10 McDonald's All-American because they're gonna have another one next year. It ain't gonna matter because they head coach is a pack of mid. She ain't really doing no coaching. You know what I'm saying? Like, she really costing them games because she really ain't coaching. It's just they just ain't playing the team that's going to expose because the teams they've been playing they don't got shooters. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. And she would literally get up in there and tell you, like, hey, man, I ain't really did no scouting. My assistant coach did all the scouting. I'm just sitting back because I did. Hey, listen, they invested into me. So what I did was I surrounded me with the people that were smarter than me. If you don't believe me, all you have to do is go back and watch her press conference after this game that she just played, and she tell you out her mouth. She getting all the glory for winning this, but she ain't doing no work. But it's okay. Because Gino finna show you what the coaching clinic look like.
And for all of y'all to say Dawn don't coach, y'all didn't see her coaching today? I don't know how y'all think Dawn don't coach.
I know one thing. Dawn was ready to cuss that. She was ready to punch the hell out that one ref.
Let me talk to you.
Listen, it was some suspect calls. I'm like, come on, man, that can't be no travel. Every time it's a travel. Like y'all caught 3 straight travels just to try to help them win. Come on, dog. What we doing, man?
Every time. All right, y'all run them lights up. So who's a more suspect coach, Corey Close or Nael Ivy? Let's talk about Ivy.
Oh, we definitely got to talk about her. I don't see me with Ivy. I can't say it's her, and maybe because it's just I got an issue with Olivia Miles. I think that's probably what it is. And she couldn't put her ass on a bench. I think that's more of what it was, more than like Corey. Like she's just a full pack of meat. But I just think with Olivia Miles hurt Ivy in the situation. I think that's it. I'm gonna say I'm taking UCLA coach in this one. On these two coaches, I'm gonna take UCLA coach. How you feel?
I feel like Ivy's seat on fire. I feel
I
like
was definitely
Ivy
on
ain't
fire.
it.
Definitely on
I feel
fire.
like Ivy ain't it.
It's definitely on fire, but I think Olivia Miles
I,
caught some games though.
oh yeah, but I wonder should Hannah get in the portal?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you
What's
like
coming
this.
to Notre Dame to help her? Like I want to see Hannah play for a national championship. Does she play
I
for one in the next 2 years?
want her to get in the portal, but where do you want her to go if she gets in the portal? That's the problem. She can't come to SC, so where's she gonna go?
I don't know. UConn?
Hey, that might be a nice little fit though.
Could you see her playing in Louisville?
You know what would be fire though? If Hannah could go to USC, her and Juju. And then the reason why I say this,
I think that would be a fire. I think that would be a fire combination. But I think that they pit them against each other so much that it would be hard to have them be on the same team now.
yeah, I'm not saying that she would, but I said, but if it was an ideal team that I would love to see her play with somebody in the backcourt that want to go get it as much as her, give me her and Juju, and let's see what we talking about. Fresh off an ACL injury and all. But I don't think they can. Well, first of all, I don't even trust the head coach to even try to pull that off. So he ain't got to worry about that. Because I'm already suspect on the two LA coaches. This is what it is. I just think they pure mid coaches that just blessed to be around talent, and they're gonna get exposed, and the time is coming. You know.
Hannah to Iowa.
I don't like the fit.
You don't like it? But do you like Jada at Iowa?
I don't like that fit either.
Okay. Is there a player in the portal that you like for Iowa?
It's gonna have to it would have to be a shooter, right? Because one thing I do respect about Iowa, if you get the right player around them, they will put players around it that can support your skill set. They will hide you on defense if you can't. Like, say if they got say if they would have got Chavez, right? Instead of going to Oklahoma, she went to Iowa. They would have built a roster around her. She would have been in the same thing, looking like Caitlin Clark out there. Because that's what they would have built.
I think so.
So I was one of them. Like, if you just got to, don't get me wrong. Listen, if Iowa, I knew they wouldn't, but if Iowa would have went after McMillan, I'd have been like, hey, Iowa finna cook something. Because they want to put her in an open court. She finna come off pick and roll, and she finna have shooters. The floor finna be space for her to get downhill. Kiyomi finna eat all day. She might average 30.
Hannah the Duke.
But we'll see. Who going to Duke?
Hannah the Duke. What do you thought? Hannah the Duke.
I could roll with that. I could roll with that. The thing that I didn't like about with Duke is they should have rolled their freshman more though. They should have played her more minutes. They should have started her. They should have just started her. I don't even understand why they even had to come off the bench. They should have just started her because she's the only person that wanted to work down low. But also, I want to see her use her mid-range. I want her to get extended to the three-point line. I want to see a lot of different things that I feel like they didn't utilize her skill set to where they wouldn't even have to face South Carolina. They could have been on the other side of the bracket if they utilized her in the right way. They could have been a lot better than what they was. I feel like Duke unachieved for me.
Hannah's not in the portal. I was saying should Hannah get in the portal, and where should she go?
She's not in the portal. The conversation came up because somebody was asking about our head coach versus UCLA head
Yeah,
coach.
Ivy ain't it. Ivy's not it. I'm sorry, Ivy.
So who do you?
I like Ivy.
But here's the thing, though. Who do you replace her with?
Who?
Uh,
Ivy?
Yeah. Who you want to replace her with? That's the thing. Even if you say get rid of her, you gotta still think about it. Somebody got to replace her. So who do you replace her with that could get the best out of Hannah? It ain't that many coaches that understand how to deal with star players.
The TCU coach got to go somewhere. They about to get him out of there.
Yeah, TCU coach can move around, man. he can't help Hannah.
You don't like him for Hannah?
He can't help Hannah.
Danae, you can coach. You can get the best out of Hannah. Is there a WNBA assistant? Teresa Witherspoon, Lisa Leslie. Do any of those names work for Hannah?
I don't think one of those coaches really want to coach in college. To be honest with you, I'm being honest.
Notre Dame Notre Dame coaches.
Fit.
You said what?
I just don't see the fit. Now I would say this: if Atlanta Dreams didn't offer the Florida Gulf coach head coach and made him, I would have easily said that Florida Gulf coach because I like his style, his fit. That could have worked for Hannah. Because he gonna run and gun, they gonna play defense, they gonna get up and down the field. I'd have been with that one. That was one I would have been with, but he's a professional coach now, so I can't even use him. But I actually like his playing style and his fit would have been perfect for her. But I think for Ivy, I think she needs to upgrade her assistants. I think she upgrades her assistants. I think she'll be straight. But she's got to upgrade her assistants, the people around her. I think she just got too many yes people in the building and not enough player development coaches in the building. And that's really what be a lot of the problems in a lot of these programs is they don't have player development coaches. Like you got your buddies coaching, but they ain't player development. They just there for, the hype, right? I know how to mentor this person. I know how to hype this person up. I know how to calm this person down. But they ain't in the lab to help you really get over the hump because they don't know how to develop. That's what great programs do. When you got development coaches on the staff, that's how you get over the hump. Or you got to have better talent.
I don't know if Hannah fits at LSU. I don't know if she fits at LSU.
That'll be a bad fit.
I don't know what's at LSU. It's a lot of guards at LSU.
That's a bad fit.
You think Michaela Williams should leave?
I Mondo. Hey Mondo. Hey, I'm gonna say hey. Listen, Mondo, you might find out in the next 48 hours.
Just be on the lookout to see what happens. You might see some movement.
The next 48 hours, it's some interesting things gonna happen to LSU. Just be patient.
Yeah, I just don't know what's gonna be at LSU.
But see, here's the thing, though. You see what Ole Miss did, right? In 48 hours, what 6 players out of there.
Hey man,
hey, listen. We had 15 people on the bench when we went to go play UCLA. Shit, 48 hours. Hey, 6 of them out of that thing.
Michelle Harley, there you go. That's where Hannah could go. Go play with Zoe at NC State.
I like that fit. But one thing about her,
I like that better than MK Dub. I actually like Hannah to NC State.
She got to get in
on the LSU.
Yeah, she gotta get in shape, man. She got to get in shape.
Who's that?
MK. She got to get in shape.
Here's the thing. With all of the playing that she was doing this year, how are you not in shape right now?
But I'm telling you, when you look at this is what bothers me. It's strictly goddamn conditioning team. But what are y'all doing? What are y'all getting paid for? What do y'all get paid for? Like a lot of these players should not be looking fatigued. They'll be playing all these minutes. How are you playing 30 minutes per game plus, and you out here looking tired, and you be playing under 30 minutes
in March? You tired? How? You've been doing this all season. I don't understand how they haven't played themselves into shape yet.
They listen. First of all, it don't even start. This is the problem. People try to play people in shape in the basketball season when that work's supposed to be put in during the summertime. That's when you get better at. You don't get better in the season. You get better in the off season. You train, you work your ass off, you get better in the off season for wherever your deficiencies is, whether that's shooting, passing, dribbling, you get better at that during the off season. And when you get better at
I'm
that
glad
in the
you brought
off
that up.
season, that's how you grow as a team.
I'm glad
But
you
you
brought
know,
that up. I got a question. My thing about ADR and Audie Crooks is, to me, they didn't show up this season looking like D1 basketball players that was ready to go try to win in March. They have a responsibility. Like, I get it, NIL, I get it, the coaches and all of that. But and tell me if I'm wrong. At this level, they should be showing up in shape too, right? There's some work that they're supposed to do in the offseason that says we're trying to get to the next level. Or am I tripping?
here's the thing: there is no regiment, no game plan. That's all it tells you. It don't matter how. It don't matter how they look. If you come into the season and you look exactly body wise, shape wise that you did last season, that means that y'all had no game plan going into the previous offseason about how to get better. But once again, it comes down to, do you have a development coach, right? Because one thing about your development coach is they're gonna put a game. That's their job, is to put a game plan in place to get with the strength and conditioning team, the dietitian on the team, to get you right. And you got all this time to get right. So when you come into the season, you look like fresh.
But
But
not only that, you got NIL. Shouldn't you be investing in your own self too?
it's yeah, you can
Like,
say that.
I hear Flau'jae say, I'm working with my trainer.
Mhm.
I'm working with my trainer in the off season. I'm up with my trainer in the morning. I'm outside of what the team is doing for you. What are you doing for your own self? Like, this NIL needs to be being invested back into you and bettering your craft too. Like, I don't understand. Okay.
So here's the thing. This is just a trend that I noticed from a lot of collegiate women after they get out of season. When they first get out of season, they take 2 weeks off, which is perfectly fine. They take 2 weeks off. After they take that 2 weeks off, they might get with a trainer, but it ain't consistent, right? It's boom, I'm gonna go this day, I'm gonna chill out that day, I'm gonna go do this little college run the next day, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do this. And so they really ain't really working on that game. They just going through the motions just so the coach won't be on their ass, because they know they got to be back in June and July for workouts. So
Mm-hmm.
between March to June, mid-June, July, that's they free time. So a lot of these girls, they out traveling, spending money, out with their boyfriend, doing this, that, and the third, and they ain't really investing time. The ones that's really putting in work, they figure out a way how to be around assistant coaches, because you know what I'm saying, you only got so much time. But when you get to the off season, it's more of your strength and conditioning than it is your actual assistant coaches until you get to June and July. So a lot of the times, your assistant coaches can put in place, if they and this is what the real problem is. A lot of these schools don't invest into local trainers that's in their area. In Colorado, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got WNBA and NBA trainers. So a lot of the Colorado kids, like, it don't matter what college you go to in Colorado, they all meet up in two areas, right? Denver, Colorado Springs, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Denver area, they got a WNBA trainer, and in Colorado Springs is an NBA trainer. So depending on what you do, you know what I'm saying, male or female, you go into one of those two trainers. And
Mm-hmm.
then your coach is calling him saying, hey, this is what the plan is, this is what we want them to work on, and that's what they spend their time on. And then the rest is, this is their dietary, and then they put it on the players. They give them their program, what they're supposed to eat, how they're supposed to eat, every day, and boom, that's how it works. A lot of time, there's not a connection with the college to a local trainer, and that's the reason why. Because the assistant coach can't really work with you once the season over. They really can't work with you.
Right. But you got to be responsible. And Prince George, I'm not talking about Audie losing a bunch of weight. I'm talking about Audie getting healthy. And I'm talking about Audie being able to play more than 4.5 minutes. She's a big girl, but there's a way for her to be healthier than she is at the weight that she is. I'm not even talking about her losing a bunch of weight. I'm talking
Honestly,
about her
though,
being healthier. That's
yeah,
what I'm talking about. That's what I'm
honestly,
talking about.
yeah, she don't really. Audie can actually get, like, what people don't realize is players get more lean in college, right? So all that weight that Audie Cooks has, that's the same weight she had in high school. I don't know, like you can go back and look at her highlights from high school, and she looks the exact same. No, she hasn't slimmed out anywhere to be able to play her more, right? It's just she played in zone defense, or they played in some type of defense where she didn't have to do so much in high school versus in college. So she looked like she played more minutes in high school than college, right? Audie can sprint from end to end when she wants to. She just got to get in peak shape, and that's where if she just spent one summer and got in peak shape, she would look like a top 5 WNBA prospect. She would.
I ain't talking about her getting skinny. I'm talking about her getting in shape. Yeah, Reagan Beers needs to be in better shape.
The one thing I 1,000% agree with you, Reagan Beers. Reagan Beers don't come back to Colorado and work like she used to. That's her problem. But if you was to see Reagan Beers in high school to what she is right now, she's actually slimmed down. She used to look like Audie Cooks in high school, really? For real. She tore her ACL. Okay. She tore her ACL and she gained a bunch of weight when she tore her ACL. Because she tore her ACL in a state title game going against Lauren Betts, and she tore her ACL and she was out for one season, and so that's how Lauren Betts won one of her titles. That's a whole other story for a different day. But yeah, she picked up a lot of weight. Like I just after the show, I'll send you a clip of my team beating her team for a championship and how big she was. I'll send it to you. But yeah, she picked up a lot of weight, and when she went to Oregon State, they got her on a nutrition program, and they slimmed off a lot of that weight off her and trimmed off a lot of that weight. So when she got to Oklahoma didn't really have to do nothing because Oregon State did all the work for her.
Okay.
So now that she's there, she ain't on the same program. I feel like if she's still on the same program and regimen that she was at Oregon State, she'll be even better than what she is right now.
Well, let's see what she do this offseason. Let's see what she does this offseason.
Right, how you feel?
I just wonder if Beers is even happy at Oklahoma. If she wishes that she would have chose UConn.
She good. She good.
She good. She like it. All right.
Listen. She gonna be a lot happier next year because she got one of her Colorado buddies coming, so she'll be fine.
Okay. They'll be able to kind of 1-2 it. Okay. All right.
The girl that's coming to play with her. She was on the same AAU. They was on the same AAU team in Colorado. So,
cool.
She kind of helped her get there. Well, I'm not gonna say helped her get there because the girl that's coming to Brooklyn, she had a lot of offers go anywhere, but she chose Oklahoma because of Reagan Beers. That's the reason why she chose them. So, and outside of the coaching, whatever, I'm really not a fan of the coaches, but it is what it is, you know. That's just me.
All right. So
she's gonna look a lot more happier. I'll just say that she's gonna look a lot more happier next year.
So okay, and is this player that's coming gonna allow them to use Reagan Beers in a different way? Because you said you didn't feel like they were using her right anyway.
Well, I mean, Brooklyn's a wing. She's just a long, tall, lean, skinny wing. That's what she is. She gonna rebound the hell out the ball. She got a motor. She just gonna go rebound. Brooklyn is not a little guard. Brooklyn is a 6'3" wing that's super skinny. She's super skinny. Her sister plays at a D2 in Colorado, and she looks exactly like her sister, but she's taller than her sister and longer than her sister. Like her wingspan's got to be like 6'6", 6'7". Her arm span is super long. It is super long, but she's just a rebounder. She just plays with a motor. She's got to develop a jump shot. That's one thing she got to do. She got to develop a jump shot. She's got to get in the gym and do that. I don't know if they're going to develop her jump shot at Oklahoma, so I'm not even going to get ready to lie to you and say they will. I don't know. That's still going to be a work in progress. One thing I do know is she going to defend her butt off. She don't mind taking the toughest kid on the floor, and she's going to rebound the hell out the basketball. Like, that's what she does. That's what she does.
Got it. All right. Questions about the games tomorrow. What does TCU need to do to beat Texas? Can they beat Texas?
It depends on if TCU Big shows up. That's what it comes down to me. If TCU Big plays decent, I think that you got a chance. And then for me, who guards Haley Van Lith for Texas is really the matchup because
it's not gonna be Rory.
It should be. But you know me,
she over Rory though, can't she?
If it was me, though,
maybe Preston.
If it was me though, I would put Booker on Haley Van Lith. If it's me, she struggles with length. She struggles with length. Like if you give her length, she struggles with those type of things, and that's what they can present to her. But I don't know with Texas, man. It's a crapshoot with them.
UConn, USC. Can USC beat UConn?
No.
Not at all. Not without Juju.
Like I said yesterday, they had one more game in them. I told you that yesterday. They had one game left in them. It's a wrap. 1, 2, 3, Cancun. We appreciate you. I do think the freshmen are going to step back up to the plate again. But I just think that if Paige come out how she came out last game, looking to go score 40, they ain't got nothing to match that. Dog. If Paige come out and say, I just want to go get buckets tonight and be Paige buckets, yeah, it's going to be a long night for them. Because it's one of two things. You either going to let Paige go get hers or Foy and Sarah going to eat. Y'all pick a choice which one y'all want it to be. And if I know Kiki's gonna foul. She's probably gonna be in foul trouble. So then Sarah Strone's gonna have her way.
What the hell happened to Kiki the other night though? Where was you? I thought it was gonna be a Kiki game. I thought it was gonna be a Kiki game. I ain't gonna front. Salute to the freshmen. I had to salute the freshmen. Them 3 freshmen showed up. Kiki.
You know what happened? That light hit on her. That light hit on her. That's what happened. Because now, hey, listen, you go from being second on the scouts and being number 1 on the scout. It's a whole different other ball game. When you go from 2, 3, 4 to being number 1 on the scout report. Oh yeah. We gonna see it. We finna find out. And you say you're a WNBA prospect? Oh, we gotta see about that.
Yeah. You think Sarah Strong gonna be in foul trouble too?
I don't.
Why you think Sarah gonna be in foul trouble?
Sarah understands how to keep herself out of foul trouble though, because she can go on the wing and play. That's what a lot of people. That's her most underrated part of her game is she as a big she could play on the wing and be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Putting the ball on the ground, playing on the wing.
Yeah.
And that's what I understand with UConn. Man, it'd be Paige Beckers and Sarah Strong pick and pop, pick and roll, everything until we get tired of running it. That's how much it'll be.
Not till we get tired of running it. All right. Okay.
Hey, listen, I will run it every time down on the court. Come in transition. I don't give a damn if Paige ahead. Hey, listen, Sarah's the trail. Because guess what the big gonna do? They gonna sink in. That's a wide open 3. That's a bust down every time, man. Hey, listen, you want UConn to win because you don't want UCLA to have a easy game to get to the Final Four. Because I just want Gino to put a coaching clinic on UCLA. That's really why I want UConn to win for real. So they can put this coaching clinic on old girl so she understand that she ain't her. That's all.
Old Corey. Leather pants.
Yeah, man. I'm tired of all the nonsense. She over here copping and joy like she really working. She ain't really working.
Like she done won. it. 138 in the chat. Run them up for me. Yeah, like she done won something already. So you feel like you need AZ Foot and Ashley Shade to make shots? Okay.
Honestly, though, you don't really need them to make a lot of shots, though. To be honest with you, as long as listen, if both of them combined can make 8 to 10 shots, they good. They gonna win. You just need them to make 4 or 5 shots apiece. You know what I'm saying? You don't need them to make a lot of shots because Sarah Strong and Paige Becker, they gonna shoot majority of the shots. And if one of them get 25 and the other one get you 18, that game's over. If both of them get you, if Sarah Strong and Paige get 20 plus, yeah, you call that it's really gonna be night.
Pack it up, pack it up, pack it up, baby, pack it up. They headed to Tampa. Get the luggage.
It's really gonna be night. Hey man, 1, 2, 3 Cancun, man. What we talking about?
Woo! We headed to Tampa. They're gonna be headed to Tampa. All right.
Listen, they're gonna be going straight from Tampa straight to Cancun. Easy flight. Less than 3 hours. No, about 2-hour flight. Straight shot. Man.
You don't think UConn will beat UCLA? Okay. Wow.
Are you crazy? Like, man, Gino is going to put on a coaching clinic versus Corey and UCLA. I'm telling you. This is what y'all don't realize. Sarah Strong can play on the outside, which is going to bring Lauren out of there. They're not going to be able to play this little matchup zone of bullshit they've been doing today. They're not going to be able to do that. Because if they do that, UConn's going to shoot them out of there. And they're going to blow them out by 30. If you want to leave UConn to shoot the ball, that's the most stupidest idea you could ever do. Because that's how Gino want to play. Gino want to be out there shooting. You want us to shoot? Okay, cool. We got shooters. Pick your choice. It's going to be multiple A, B, C, D, or E. You pick your choice. And then when we get tired from A, B, C, or D, we got somebody on the bench that's going to come in and shoot that thing, the lead off of it. You plan it to the strength of them. So guess what? You got to play man. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to have Sarah sitting at the top of that key. They bring Lauren on up out of there. And Paige is going to go around one of them defenders and lay the ball up. So it's coming. You might as well just get ready for that.
Yep. Turn off the lights on that one, baby.
I listen. Lauren Beth's going to get tired of being in pick and roll because Jenna going to put her in some pick and roll, see if she can really defend.
She going to be in foul trouble early.
Man, hey, listen.
So, okay, what about Janiah Barker as a wild card? How can they use Barker against UConn?
Here's what happens. You notice when Lauren Beth's come off, they forget how to run offense. They forget how to play or what offense is. That'd be the problem with them. I like Bayer. I just feel like when they get off, when Beth's come off that court, they forget about what offense really is. Like it's like a whole different subject of offense. Like what's that?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like Beggars is not one of them kids where you just throw the ball to the post and tell her to go make a move. She one of them. She got to catch it on and go and do something with it, or come out of a pick and roll and really roll hard to the rim. What they actually her to do is be a main focal scorer and be the number one option, and that ain't her. But what do I know?
She did it when Betts was out, though, right? She did. Well, maybe it was because of the team that they played.
It's because of the team that they played, not because.
All right.
She ain't doing that consistently. Like that's what I'm gonna say. She ain't. I like her. I like the kid. I just feel like the way they using her and what they're trying to get her to do, it doesn't fit her skill set. Because she's more of a slasher than she is a post player. And they want her to be a post player. Now, here's what I say. UCLA is going to look a lot different next year. Because when you take off Lauren Betts off their floor and you bring in baby Betts, you can run the same offense. Nothing changes. Right? Mm-hmm. Right. You actually get better. You don't get worse. That's the problem. So I think UCLA will be a bigger problem next year than they are this year. I just did
you say something about UConn beating UCLA by 30? Did you say anything like that, or did you just say that UConn was going to beat UCLA?
I said if you sit in a zone and you let the shooter shoot, UConn is going to beat UCLA by 30. That's exactly what I said.
So yeah, okay.
If you go out and play the bullshit defense that you play today with LSU, that game plan that you took against LSU, and you try to run that out there against UConn and play in that zone, UConn has shooters. They are going to light you up. So they're not going to be in there. Just saying.
That won't be that will not be their strategy. I don't think. Yeah, Toby looked good today. Toby looked good today. Fournier looked good.
Toby should have played more. I'm telling.
She'll play more next year.
Oh, she definitely gonna play more next year. But I don't understand why they didn't start her.
I thought that she would have been starting this year. Period. So I was surprised that she was still coming off the bench at this point of the year.
I think because the beginning of the season, you know what I'm saying, the little back and forth of her and the coach had, you know what I'm saying, and she be taking that stuff too much to heart, man. Like, man, get over there, let your best player play, man. Like,
exactly.
That be my thing, man. These coaches, they be getting a little bit too personal. You know what I'm saying? They get their own way now because you know what I'm saying. She want to win as bad as you want to win. But if she feel like a kid ain't bringing it, they ain't bringing it. Like, don't get mad at her. Let's get in the gym because she putting the work in. Now she had her freshman moments throughout the game, but she played very well. It just wasn't enough. That's all.
I don't know why they bitched Toby in the last minute. I don't know. You said Donovan is a better defender, so that's where they lay their hat. Well, they better figure it out.
I don't care about her being a better defender. It's who helped you get the lead? Who helped you get like to where you was at? You gotta roll with that.
At least.
You gotta roll with that, man. Listen, we gonna roll with that and we gonna die with what got us. Like, if she's not playing, Duke is in trouble. Because she was the only person that was playing with energy. She was the only person that was rebounding on both ends of the court. She was hustling. Like, you can't, come on.
Man, they better hope Toby don't get in the portal.
Well, they get in trouble. Duke gonna be in a world of trouble.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're right, Emily. Lawson did say sitting Toby was a coaching decision. She said Toby.
Listen, that's just you in your own way. You deserve to lose. Listen, when you in Elite Eight, a Final Four, all that philosophy stuff go out the window. Who we riding with, and what's going on? That's what we going with. Like you got to throw all that paper and all that stuff out the window, man. That's what lose your games right there.
Got to be willing to muck it up. Ain't that what Don said? We gonna muck it up and get out there and play some basketball.
But you know the biggest difference is, and I hate to say it to Duke, it's like, bro, South Carolina been in so many close games that they already built for these moments. You have to do something extreme that they haven't seen, and there's not nothing that they haven't seen because they've been in all these moments. They've been in close games, they've been in blowouts, and so like these moments when you get down, it's like, man, we finna execute. We know what time it is. Now, this is what I will say: we got to make goddamn free throws. Like, that's the whole thing. We got to make goddamn free throws. We missed too many free throws today. That one I will say.
Yeah, we got to make free throws. Well, I mean, that's what wins championships. Free throws, rebounding, and defense. That's what wins the championship. That is what wins the championships.
That's like us saying, Chloe. Man, listen, Donna said Chloe. If she ain't doing her job, you think Chloe ain't coming out that game? If listen, y'all gotta realize, like, if Joyce was hot, Chloe ain't come back in that game, but Joyce wasn't. It's just like when Fuwadi was hot last game, guess who sat on the bench? Pow sat on the bench. So it's like, it don't matter. It's whoever's a hot hand and they stringing on possessions to keep us going, you got to roll with that. All that other stuff that they're supposed to play this amount of minutes and all that, looking at this paper, man, they go out the window. We trying to win this basketball game, and we'll figure it out next game. I would shot Pop missed both of those free throws, man. It was, but I was never nervous that we were gonna lose at all. Joyce was getting cooked on defense and rebounding. Yeah, so she ain't supposed to play. She's supposed to come out. Like, she's a freshman. Soak up all this experience. We don't need you to be at your best, and we can still win. That's the great thing about it. I am a diehard Lady Gamecocks fan, but I don't let my fandom shit shift me from reality.
Yeah, I just had to laugh at it too. Oh God. No, man. Sometimes you just gotta laugh at it, man. Sometimes you just gotta laugh at it, bro.
Bro, I be coming with anything.
Yeah. No, I don't think Joyce got a confidence problem either. She just had a freshman moment. I see it was a big brawl in the NBA tonight, huh? 7 ejected, including some coaches.
I didn't see that.
Pistons and the Timberwolves.
Bro, the Pistons always get in the fight. I can probably tell you who was involved with it. I didn't even watch the game or even seen the highlight of it. It's probably Isaiah Stewart. He always get into a brawl with somebody.
Who 0-0 for the Pistons? Because DiVincenzo snatched him up and threw him on the ground.
Oh, that's Ron Hollins. That's Ron Hollins. Little baby.
Yeah, he snatched him up. DiVincenzo snatched him up and threw him on the ground.
Oh yeah. You know what's
Then everybody got in it. It spilled over into the crowd. He slammed him in the crowd on the baseline.
Hey, DiVincenzo be with that shit.
Hey, DiVincenzo is always with. Hey, I love DiVincenzo though. I'm a DiVincenzo fan, man. DiVincenzo be with the shits, man. I ain't gonna hold him up.
Hey, listen. I wish they would have kept him in New York. I feel like that would have been a like they had the perfect. They had no reason to trade him at all. They could have got Cat and kept him. They didn't even have to do that. They just threw him in there like he was a bag of chips or something.
I wish my Warriors would have kept him. I wish we would have paid him. I like.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like him. He's just a winner. He's just a proven winner. He's won on the big stage, man. Like you need cats like that.
Absolutely. Y'all, I gotta get ready to get my dinner in. Rob, what you got up for the rest of the day? You live again today?
My channel already live right now. If y'all want to know about some bus, man, just pull over to my channel right now. My co-host, he on the show right now talking some Colorado bus football right now. So it ain't me talking because of course I'm here right now. But on my platform right now, my co-host, that I do a show with Coach Dre, dropping that knowledge, dropping that wisdom. And then he's on with Scotty. He's the HBCU guy who talks HBCU football. So they on the platform right now talking while I'm over here talking women's hoops. So
we appreciate you. Y'all make sure y'all give Rodman Media a follow. Pull up over there and check out some. Only take 20 minutes for Stuffer says you so fun for Stofers. You so funny, man. Nah, they just brought it down. I'm about to get ready to have my dinner. I'm back at 11 with the CC show, but y'all get over there, man. Let's get some of this Buffs news in. Rob, appreciate you. We live again Wednesday for sure. We might get him to pop up here tomorrow night. We'll see what basketball is going on. We try to bother.
Yeah. I might pull up tomorrow night. Yeah, for sure.
All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. We out.